what you talking about. There's still something else with that.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Darius Davis to return it. And look at this return. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He finds space for a few yards that time. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones. It's a gain of 3 for them. Still 3rd and 9 coming up. Herbert from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. And the Chiefs have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Yellow. My side.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And this is down across the 30 before it stopped. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. It's Pacheco again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Touchdown, Kansas City! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Connects with his back, Kimani Vidal. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Man in motion here. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Herbert. On target to Dobbins.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. They send a tight end in motion. He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
That's what I call a good old-fashioned willpower play. Who's got more will and who's got more power to move the man in front of them? Defense won that one.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chargers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Trey Tucker to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Wangu on the catch. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. The flag makes this 3rd down and 10.
Right. Hey, rip left. Yellow. My side.
Mahomes escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. It's the end of the first in this AFC. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow. Hey, 57. My side.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. They only get 2 there. More than 10 times that to go now on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he makes the Mets go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought down by Julian Blackmon. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing from the gun. He's on the move. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No return on that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go. Where's it?
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, yellow. Hey, go. Where's it?
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did. Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Line. Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. Where's it?
Off play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Yellow. Where's it?
Throwing is Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chargers in possession. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Herbert to throw. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up 4th and short. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll give to Pacheco to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air, Mahomes. Searches from the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now they send their back in motion right. That's taken in by Wangu. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Before they can run a play on 4th down, we have a timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 3 now. From the 27. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing now, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Broke through the tackle. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Return's looking good so far. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters into his own hands.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Yellow. Right side.
Running is Pacheco. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Yellow. Right side.
Has a man. It's Brown. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Hauled in by Gray. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Completes this one to Gray. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Attack!
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Working quickly here.
Yellow. Color.
From the 16. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give to Dobbins to start the 3rd. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Go.
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Herbert from the gun. On the move. Headed right. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Nick Cross has it. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the 1st play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Call it a handful on that run. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
Wait. Here goes 15. Right side.
Pacheco. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs make it a 24-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they're going to take over possession.
Yellow.
A 1st down carry for Pacheco. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
On Sunday.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Easy.
From the 47. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
3rd and 2. Mahomes to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Line.
Offense up to the line fast.
59.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. Going for the first with Dobbins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
And they pick him off again. That's Julian Blackmon. It's a foot race. 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
On return, here comes Davis. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set. 380. You're out. Hold me to right. Ready.
Herbert back to it after the pick. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down. That's complete inside the 35. Thankfully, only one. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They've got first down from the 31.
Set.
Herbert now. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Rolling out to his left. Cut out left. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Set. Hey, ram. Real it.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that takes them to 3rd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Set.
Herbert throwing again. He's on the move. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down, but instead it's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Set. Go.
Desperation time here on 4th. Escapes out to the left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Attack. Outside.
Play action, Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
380.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And this one does not go far. It's going to be 2 on the pickup, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 13. To the air this time, Herbert. Catch made by Chark. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on fourth actually worked. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice game. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Right back to Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. Running in the red zone. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs running them out of the building. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A give right side to Dobbins. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Carry here for Dobbins. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chargers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. They're now set for a 1st and 10. Herbert with a blitz coming. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Running right is Pacheco. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. Gotta hurry this to the line.
Yellow.
Wow, they're gonna pass it here. They connect on the deep shot. So score this a win for the Chiefs.